Hey, how's it going, boys? What is up? Sar's back once again for a very different video for once. So, as you all may or may not know, I have been playing FF14 for quite a while already, to say the least. Not sure if you guys probably on YouTube know yet, but yeah, for those on or always on my stream, probably already knew about that. But yeah, I've been playing this for more or less like 2 months-ish. Yeah, around like 2 months, probably a little bit more than 2 months, because I did play a little bit of free trial before I started subbing. So this is my first time resubbing, I guess, in a way. So this video is just more about just, I guess, fill you guys on like my experience, like my journey in FF14, I guess. Like what I find it cool, and do I like it or not, and all that stuff. So I guess first and foremost, I'll just show you guys what I've basically done in the game so far. So let's just jump right in. Alright, so this is my character. I have a few glamour stuff because, you know, that's how it is. But anyways, this is just, I've been just, honestly, like, I've been leveling my classes a lot. So as you can see, if I go to here, I have already currently six classes at level 80. I haven't really been doing like the end game stuff a lot because I honestly didn't really care much about that at the moment, or even like the likes of, you know, those resistance relic weapon, whatever shit farming, all those stuff that is super tedious as fuck. But hey, grinding classes is tedious too, so it doesn't really matter. But it's all good. But yeah, I've been farming a lot of, I've been grinding a lot of my classes. Like this second month I've been playing, I've just been grinding a lot because I think the first month I only managed to get 2 classes to 80, so the rest was like just this month I was just consistently grinding like crazy. So yeah, to really tell you like TLDR, I just have been doing that a lot. Story wise, like I have been haven't really finished the post Shadowbringers yet. I only stopped at 5.4. I still have a little bit left to go. I'm probably gonna do that soon. So besides like the whole storyline, and classes grinding, I don't think I've really been doing a lot. I actually haven't really haven't done like a single EX yet. Like, you know, the trial stuff, like any of the extreme ones or even the savage one. I didn't even bother any of that shit. I've just been like focused on just mainly grinding classes over and over again. Just because the reason why I do that is because I wanted to try out all different classes. I wanted to see how it plays like all the way until 80 kind of thing, just so I get to feel like how the classes work and all that other stuff. So it's kind of like, to put it in GBF terms, it's more of like I'm filling out, I'll try building out all different elements, you know, put it that way. So I'm trying to get that just so I can feel like which class I would really like to play, which one I enjoy playing most, and then, you know, I just focus on that. That's probably what I'm trying to go for. So I mean the good, I guess one of the nice things about this is just really, well, play whatever you will, right? In comparison to GBF, where you're obviously just grinding towards, you know, that specific meta or whatever, right? Just so you can get good in racing and all that shit. That's kind of how GBF is in a nutshell. This one works very, very differently. But yeah, so that's what I've been trying to do. So far, with all the classes I've grinded, I seem to be really enjoying Samurai and Gunbreaker. Like, in terms of like tank-wise, Gunbreaker's playstyle is something that I really, really love most. Like, it feels really, really fun. Gunbreaker was just really, really fun. Dark Knight was kind of okay and kind of cool as well. And I like big ass swords, so that's got a big plus. I originally wanted to start off as Dark Knight, to be honest, when I first started playing this game. So that's why I was like, I really want to play Dark Knight. But after I got Gunbreaker, but it just felt so fun playing as Gunbreaker, then I just focused into it. But like, as a tank though, like I just find like Paladin is probably one of the really, really fun classes, because like it really feels like I'm an actual tank. I mean, I can't really say much about Warrior yet, because as you can see, I'm only 45. I haven't really gone to play or feel like how a level 80 Warrior yet. probably is a lot better, but I'll get there and find out myself. It's all good. And then like when it comes to like DPS, there's still a lot of classes I haven't played yet, obviously, but like all the ones I played so far, Samurai is pretty damn fun. I really like Samurai, even though it's a selfish piece of shit, because you know it's like you don't give anyone anything and you're just doing big deeps for yourself and kind of shit. But yeah, that's great. Machinist I really do enjoy as well, because it's like it's a very spammy range kind of class where I can do everything and run around and shit and still do like lots of DPS at the same time, and then you can summon your own Gundam at level 80, so that's kind of cool as well. So yeah, and unfortunately I can't really say much about Dancer. I did level Dancer a little bit. I didn't really like Dancer too much yet because the RNG is just, everything else is just you know, it's kind of boring. Maybe later it's just gonna get better. Black Mage I haven't really touched on yet, obviously. I'm thinking of doing it, but I'm not sure if I can do it in time this month. Raid Mage is super fun. I think I really like Raid Mage actually. Like as a spellcaster type of feeling to it is actually pretty fun. Yeah, I really like Raid Mage a lot. I am usually not the type of guy that really enjoys spellcasters or even range, to be honest, but yeah, it's actually pretty fun. And then I also started leveling my Dragoon a little bit. So my Dragoon now is 62. And I did try a little bit of the level 70 Dragoon, because you know you can do that in like Heavens on High or whatever. So I tried that a little bit, and it's definitely way more fun than I thought. I was already enjoying how level 60 Dragoon was, but level 70 was already feeling really fucking fun. So can't wait to see how level 80 works, because I am definitely going to try to get Dragoon to level 80 as well. But yeah, fuck healer, by the way. Dude, I'm not the kind of guy that really enjoys playing a healer, man. I just hate being the healer, honestly. I just freaking hate being the healer, that's why. So don't ask me about what I think about healers, but I did play White Mage a little bit, but that's just because Twitch chat decided to pressure me into it. So I decided to do a one-day playthrough of White Mage, and I hated every second of it because it was just pain champ all the way. Oh boy. God, that was just pain champ. But yeah, so that's kind of like my thoughts on the classes, all that stuff. And yeah, that's my progress as well. I haven't really gone through way more than that. I didn't really like bother grabbing more glamour or anything. I only got like the 2B stuff I did. So okay, besides classes, alright, so progression wise in terms of raids, I haven't really completed them all yet either. So for raids, like the normal raids I haven't finished all yet. Even Alexander I haven't finished all yet, so this one is not done yet. But the Alliance race I did everything already. So I did this, and obviously Realm Reborn you have to do it anyway before you progress. I did the Void Art one, I did all of this. And then Stormblood I just did it not too long ago within this month as well. And I freaking love this. Like even the quest line for this, like the story for this was pretty cool as well. Which is kind of like how do I say? It's kind of like a surprising feeling that I'm actually playing a game for the sake of the story and here and there, which is quite surprising. I'll get into that after this. So I did finish this not too long ago because I really love this just simply because that is focused on kind of like how Final Fantasy Tactics was, because you know you have Ramza, you have Alma, you have like all the guys from actual Final Fantasy Tactics. I think Twitch chat was telling me that the story is kind of like canon as well, so it's like alright. But I did really like seeing all Final Fantasy Tactics stuff into this. That's why I was like really looking forward to trying this out, because this raid looks freaking awesome, and it was freaking awesome. Story was freaking awesome. The characters that was shown in there was freaking awesome as well. And then the music was just freaking amazing as well, because I really love Final Fantasy Tactics. Final Fantasy Tactics was definitely one of my most beloved game besides FF7 obviously. So just going through, like I remember when I played through this raid, I was like, Yo, man, I was getting all the goosebumps. I almost shed some tears playing through that shit because I was listening to the sick music and seeing all the, like, when you go Orborn, you're fighting against like Agrias and all that shit, all your old party members and stuff. Like, holy fuck, man, it was fucking amazing. It was fucking fun. And then I also did Nier. In Shadowbringers we do have Nier, right? Nier's raid was pretty fun as well. Like the way the mechanics, all that works, it was really, really enjoyable. I think the last one was the one that I think I enjoyed most though. Like the mechanics was kind of fun, but yeah, I haven't done a single this is like based on FF8, right? If I recall correctly, I haven't started it yet. I didn't really bother trying it yet. So yeah, I've just been really focused on grinding classes for some odd reason. But yeah, that's what I've been doing. Yep, that's what I've been doing. Besides that, I don't think I really gone through all that much. So I haven't really unlocked any of these two yet. I've just been leveling just leveling classes all freaking day. That's what I've been doing. So anyway, like when it comes to like the story, I think the story is freaking amazing as well so far. Like I really didn't think that I'll be playing an MMO based on for the sake of the story, like I said earlier. Because most of the time my experience in MMOs, I haven't really been bothered with like story at all, or actually read through the story. Like, cause most of the time when it comes to like MMOs, right, it's like the MMOs are, those kind of games where you want to sit there and play for a really long time. So obviously the gameplay is the thing where you really need to be, you be really indulging yourself in the gameplay. So it's like, if you do not like the gameplay, there's no way you're gonna sit at least, I don't know, like hours and hours of play time in order for you to actually progress and shit, right? There's no way you'll be able to do that. So I have to like the gameplay and shit. Originally, I still don't really like the play style of 14, to be honest. But because I wasn't really a big fan of the whole Holy Trinity thing. What usually that means, I tend to refer that as like, you need a tank, you need a DPS, and then you need a healer as well. When it comes to those stuff, I don't really like that too much. So that's why I didn't really think of playing this game first. But because I have really nothing else better to do, Twitch chat was just asking over and over at that time. So it's like, and then plus we have that whole Twitch debacle thing, with WoW stuff, as Mongol stuff, the whole Twitch bandwagon shit. So I decided to jump along with it. So why the fuck not, right? So I give it a go. I kind of got used to the whole play style of it and ended up liking it a little bit better, and I got used to it. So it's like, yeah, you know what, let's just keep going. But like, I was definitely playing it more for the sake of the story and shit. And then that itself really surprised me the most, because I didn't really expect an MMO to really pull me in based on the story. But obviously, besides that, just having like seeing all like the, how do I say, like the tidbits and all the like the, I guess, Easter eggs and showing all the stuff from like other Final Fantasy is definitely one of those things that I was actually liking a lot as well. Because I did play quite a bit of Final Fantasy, but then I wouldn't really say like a real lot, because I only really played like 7, 8, a bit of 10. Well, kind of like a bit of 10. I never played 12. I played 9. I did not finish 9. I watched my relative finish 9. I never really liked 9. I never played 12. I played 15. It was on my YouTube channel, but I took it down because copyright issues. So my playthrough is gone from there. Yeah, I did play 15. Yeah. Hated 15 too. Because 15 is a piece of shit. Oh god, I hated that game so much. But yeah, so that's how I feel in the likes of FF14 at the moment. I still want to continue grinding like the classes and shit, because I really want to feel the other classes. So like, as you can see right now, at the moment, I'm just trying to push my Dragoon and Marauder up at the moment. Just want to get the feel of them. So far, they are pretty fun. So yeah, still like the whole mindless grinding thing to me is not really a big deal, because that whole process of like the whole mindless grinding thing to me isn't really a big deal, just because that I'm able to experience the class itself at a higher level despite being at a lower level, you know what I mean? Because you know, like, you want to do like the mindless grind, you go like Palace of the Day, Heavens on High, and like Borgia, Zetnor kind of shit, right? You probably have other stuff, but like, yeah, those are the few ones to name a few, right? But like those ones are like super fun, you know, because you just get to experience those at a higher level, so you get to get used to being at that specific level, so you get to feel how the classes feel like at that time, you know, that shit. It's pretty much that, really. That's why, like, and even though it's kind of like a mindless grind, it didn't really feel like a chore for me, just because like the experience is, dude, the experience is super different when it comes to like GBF, okay? Because GBF is like, when you're really doing mindless grind, right, you're literally pressing the same buttons like over and over. There is no like dynamic feeling to it whatsoever. There's no such dynamic feeling of that at all, you know. That's why it's so freaking boring. I didn't really like. I still do like that. It's just that, like I said, GBF is not really showing any promise to anything fresh to the game at all. The game has been stagnant, has been the same for like, yeah, probably almost 2 years now. So for those people who are just coming in, it's still good for you guys, because you know, you still have a lot of shit to do. Because it's like, imagine it's like kind of like in a way where you're playing FF14, for example, but you've been playing for like 10 plus years. You got everything maxed out, you get everything cleared out, blah blah blah, all that stuff. Imagine you got every single thing in the game clear. Yeah, just being in that position, I'm very certain it's kind of similar like how you would feel when you're, you know, like me in GBF or whatever. That's kind of how it is. But there's no way you can actually like finish so all like that, because there's actually way more content than it is for this game, because there's actual, you know, real hard contents for this game in comparison to GBF. It's totally different. It's like there's no way you can compare anyway. But yeah, it's like that's how it is. I honestly think yeah, that's all. Honestly, I don't think there's really much else for me to like explain, or like my journey, you know, in FF14. I am probably going to play more, but for now I'm probably gonna wait until like once my sub is over, I'm probably gonna wait until like next year or something, because I'm not playing during Endwalker's release. I'm probably only waiting like much later of Endwalker's release before really playing it, because I don't really want to deal with all the queuing and all that stuff. So it is what it is. That's how it is. Yep. Yep. So, and also, I'm very certain with all the talking by now, you probably see some of the gameplay that I did. My camera is probably in a different position as well, so you guys can see like my very idle face or whatever, because you know, I'm really focused and sucked into the game, because you know, I just don't really want to die to mechanics and shit. But yeah, that's how it is. Definitely want to play more. There's still so much shit for me to do, because it's kind of, it really feels like, you know, I just started GBF again. You know? It's like, not again, but like, you know, as a new player going into GBF, this is how it feels like, you know, like me starting FF14, because I literally just started not too long ago. And yeah, there's still so much for me to explore and so much for me to do. So yeah, I'm just having the time, lots of time, because you know, GBF is so stale right now. I have the time to actually explore this game. So why not, right? But yeah, that's all I can say for now. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoy this little video. And yeah, I'll see you guys on stream. Sorry for not having any videos up, but because I've been spending way too much time in FF14, so I didn't really have the time to like you know, make videos or edit or anything. Because like I've been streaming like minimum 9+ hours every single day because of this game, and there are times I just stream all the 12 to 13 hours anyway. But yeah, even right now I'm doing this recording, and I decided to take a day off just so I can do this. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. But yeah, anyways, thanks for watching. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this video in any way, shape, or form. And yeah, you know where to find me. I'm on Twitter, Twitch whenever, probably back tomorrow again. But yeah, I'll see you guys again next time. Peace.